I just have one question I want to know, because when I saw one of your shows, you had done it at Coachella, and then you did a smaller show at the Roxy in LA.
Yeah.
This is just a technical question, because you have this scene, and then all of a sudden it's like your jumpsuit just gets sucked down.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's so easy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because I was like, how did he do that? And I want to do that at my next party or something.
It's just a tearaway suit. And when I wrote Emerge, because at that point I would always write kind of songs visually first. Mm-hmm. And so I would have kind of a visual trick or an idea, and the writing would relate to that. So like Horizon, I always had this image for that. And then for Emerge, I knew that I wanted to do something with a tearaway suit because I loved watching the Robin Bird show when those strippers would do those bad tearaway numbers. And so I just always had this image that by the end of the song, like my clothes would just disappear. I always wanted to make a video actually where that repeated, like it kept tearing away to another costume and another costume.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
it was like tearing away like layers and layers and like skin after skin after skin. I never got to that one. But yeah, it's just
But what sucks it down?
snaps. There's snaps that are just inset into the seams in different places. And then Jeremiah, who played Peanuts, he was just, he would come up behind me and he would just grab the back of my jacket and the back of my pants and just rip it.
Because it looks like it's getting sucked into the floor.
No, that's literally it's always Jeremiah.
Wow.
He's always just pulling it. And he's just really good. He's a great performer. And
Is it funny to you that I'm asking you about the tearaway suit?
No, that's
like,
exactly the kind of thing I would want to know. Like, how do they do that?
Yeah. I guess
And we
just a
did it
logistical and a fashion thing,
We did
too.
it so many times, and it was so well rehearsed. But I mean, there would be times where, thank God I was lip syncing half the time, because I would have like a headset mic on, and he would accidentally grab the pack or the wire.
Oh, man.
So it'd be right at the end of the show. He'd be, come on! He'd be like, ugh. And it would he would just jerk, and everything, the whole headset, the wire, everything would rip off the back of my head.
Well, I guess if the performer is king, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I guess.
That's one of the downsides of that. You have 2 new singles out on Kitsune.
Yeah, Kitsune. Yeah.
Kitsune.
Yeah.
Like blase.
Yeah, blase.
Tell me about those.
There are 2 songs. We're almost done with the whole album. We were on Capitol, but the whole, record business is in.
They sold the building.
It sold the building. The Capitol thing was really great, but it really was, we knew we were at the end of an era.
Right.
And then, unfortunately we got kind of stuck. There was a period, this record has taken a long time because we were submitting music and trying to get budget approvals for a good year and a half. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I completely functioned perfectly well outside of, big business. And
Right.
then I decided to totally play the evil game, thinking that I would somehow trump it, and now I'm going to get stuck in a stupid contract on a business that's collapsing,
Right.
and not be able to get out of it. And so I was so relieved when they released us last year. And so we've been trying to figure out, how do we want to move forward, because the whole, infrastructure is so different. And
But doesn't that give you more freedom in a sense?
it does, but you still need resources, and you need kind of a strong team behind you to do the publicity, or to
Right.
make music videos, and to kind of put all that stuff together. And typically, we did most of that stuff ourselves and just paid for it ourselves for a long time, and that was the most successful. But it's much slower. So now it's nice because we're back to working on our own schedule, doing things when we want to do them, and it just yields a better, creative thing.